What's good, everybody? It's your boy Will. Today's video I'm going to be showing you guys the best 7-foot center build in NBA 2K23. Now, I did recently just come out with the best 7'3", so if you guys are looking for a more dominant build underneath the rim, you guys can check that video out and make that one. Now, getting into the build, for position, this is obviously a center. Now, again, this is going to be a 7-foot build. I went with 239 pounds. That's right where we're going to be able to get 86 strength, which is gold brick wall. We're going to go with a 7'10" wingspan that's maxed out. And for all centers, I would recommend you to go with built, unless you're going to max out the wing, go with burly, because you want to be as big as possible. Now, getting into the attributes, there is two different ways that I would make this build, but I'm going to explain that after. So for close shot, I went with an 85. That is to get gold fast twitch. You definitely want that just so you can go up faster in the paint with layups and dunks. The driving layup is a 66. That is linked to the driving dunk, which is at an 86. And an 86 driving dunk on a build like this that's 7 foot is pretty crazy. It's going to give you gold limitless takeoff. So when you guys are doing quick drops and driving to the paint off a slip, you're going to get a very, very quick dunk. And it's also going to allow you to take off from a very far distance. For standing dunk with an 80, that's enough to get us contacts underneath the rim, which is really all you need. You don't need to go any higher than an 80 on any center. And post control is a 55. That is directly from the close shot. The mid range is a 45. That is also from the close shot. And the free throw is a 65. That is the highest we can get it without upping our three-pointer, which we definitely do not want. For pass accuracy, we're going to go with an 86. Now, I would recommend anybody to go with an 86 pass in this game just because of how much they nerfed close shot. Having a high close shot really does not mean anything anymore. So you're going to want to go with an 86 pass for every single build. Invest a lot of points into pass accuracy just so you can throw the break better and make it easier for your guards to run the break and score. The ball handle is going to be a 51. That is directly linked to the pass accuracy. Now moving on to defense, 82 interior defense is going to be enough to get us Hall of Fame workhorse, which we definitely want on any build. Perimeter defense is going to go to a 66. I like to have it as high as I can get it, just so when I'm holding L2 guarding pick and roll, or even just moving freely around the court holding L2, I'm going to move as fast as possible. It also gives you better contests, so you want to leave it as high as you can get it. Steals, it goes to up to a 70. I wouldn't want to drop this any either. It's going to allow you to get more steals in lanes, having a higher rating. This build is going to have a 99 block. You can get away with having a 93. That's what I've had all year. But having a 99, especially on a build that has 73 speed, is going to be moving this quick. It's going to allow you to just play more defense, get better animations when you're trying to block people, make people miss more dunks, all of that. So I would recommend you to go with a 99. We're going with a 99 offensive rebound. It's going to give us extra possessions on offense, which is always good. For defensive rebound, this version of the build has an 89. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of the season rewards sleeves on, and that's going to boost us up to a 90. 73 speed, 65 acceleration, 86 strength, 80 vertical, and an 88 stamina. So very well balanced build. You're going to be able to get quick drops with gold limitless takeoff. So you're going to be able to dunk from a very far distance. You're going to have gold fast twitch. You have 86 pass to throw the breaks, as well as just throw passes around the court. You're going to have 99 block, 99 rebounding, have gold brick wall, which is definitely good enough. 80 vertical, you're going to be jumping very high. Now, another thing that we could do with this build, instead of having the 80 vertical and 89 defensive rebound, we can drop the defensive rebound down to an 85, and then we can boost our vertical all the way up to an 84. You can get away with having an 85 defensive rebound. It's really not that big of a difference, and you are going to notice that with the 84 vertical, your guy's going to jump a decent amount higher, especially when you have takeover. Your vertical is going to be up in the 90s because you have glass take, and you're also going to have some points over if you decide to do it this way. So you can put points into post control. It's going to allow you to get bronze drop stepper as well as an extra badge point, and then you can put the rest of these points into stamina like that and boost that up to a 90. So there's really two different variations of it. If you guys want to have the higher vertical, so you just jump higher for rebounds, you can make it like this with the 85 defensive, or you can take that away and you can go with the 89, and you're going to have the +1 boost to have this up to a 90. For primary and secondary takeovers, I would just go with box out wall. This is again going to make it so when you have takeover, your rebounding stats are boosted, and if you went with that version that has the 85 defensive rebound, once you get takeover, you're going to have over a 90. Alternatively, you guys could go with stuff block secondary, but you do have a 99 block, so I really don't think it's that worth it. Moving on to the badges. Now, I did just drop a best center badge video that explains everything in depth and why I would use or why I wouldn't use all of the badges, every single category. But real quick, I'm going to break down what I would use for this specific build right here, the 7 foot. So we're going to want to go ahead and get 10 points in so we can get down to fast twitch. So we're going to go ahead and put on this right here. Now we're going to be able to core, gold fast twitch, and we're going to put on silver rise up. You do not need masher on this build because you are 7 foot, and it only works for builds that are 4 inches or shorter than you. Now we're going to have 2 points left over, so what we can do is we can just take off post spin technician and we can put on either silver posterizer or bronze drop stepper. It's really up to you. Probably rather have the silver posterizer just to make you miss a couple less dunks while you're driving to the paint. You're definitely going to want the gold limitless takeoff just so you can dunk from further away with quick drops. Silver solidity just to make it so you can dunk easier and get through people. And then gold fearless finisher is to finish standing layups inside. Now for the shooting badges, you guys are going to want to put an extra badge point into this so you can get slippery off ball. It's going to allow you to set screens and slip to the paint a lot quicker. Now for playmaker, we're going to want Hall of Fame break starter and silver vice grip. Now as you guys can see, we only have 3 points available now that we have unlocked tier 3. You could put extra badge points if you have them into playmaking to be able to get needle threader, especially at the end of the year when you have a ton of extra badge points. You could do this to get up to bronze or silver, even gold needle threader, because it does make a bit of a difference when you're throwing passes. If you don't want to put points into it though, I would just put on a bailout, or you can put on clamp breaker and then floor general. Moving on to defense, you're going to want Hall of Fame workhorse, challenger, interceptor, chase down artist, Hall of Fame box out. You're going to want Hall of Fame anchor. You're going to want Hall of Fame rebound chaser. And they did add the double core badges into the game, so if you guys did hit level 40 in that season, you're definitely going to want to do double cores on defense because you do not need to get masher on a 7 foot build. You're going to want a double core rebound chaser and anchor, and that's going to give you another 8 badges at this point. So what I would do is I would go ahead and put on gold brick wall, and then I would personally put on a Hall of Fame pogo stick just because I think it's pretty overpowered. Now depending on again how many times you hit level 39 to get those extra badge points, you guys can just up your chase down artist and get that to Hall of Fame. So there you have it. That is the best 7 foot center build in NBA 2K23. I came out with the best 7'3", now I've made the best 7 foot. If you guys want to see any other heights, any other different builds with centers, maybe a popper, let me know in the comments below. It really comes down to your play style now that they have nerfed close shots in this game, because there really isn't one just most dominant build. I do think that having quick drops when you slip is very, very useful now because you can't just run to the paint and go up and mash the way that you could before. So if you guys want to go with a shorter build, I would definitely go with a variation, something like this right here. I really hope this video helped you guys out. As always, it's been your boy Will. You guys have a great day. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Peace.